case, just look at him. I rest my case, well, there you are. And it matters not to me what part of town you come from. We've achieved you made it here at all. Music hall. And there you are. I'm very glad we are that there you are. It isn't who you are, but where you are. And there you are. And we're glory to see how far. And there you are. There you are. Angela, Angela, you up there?
Yes, I'm trying to walk it down the aisle.
There you are. Who's that in there?
I'm standing with a gent who seems singularly bent on attaching both his hands on both my feet. Good evening and welcome. A very warm welcome to all of you here on this most thrilling of evenings here at the Music Hall Royale. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have the privilege of presenting for your approval the premier performance of The Mystery of EdwinDrood. This being a musicale with alleged dramatic interludes. Now, as you are no doubt aware, our own Mr. Charles Dickens was full halfway through the creation of the greatest mystery novel of our time when he committed the one ungenerous deed of his noble career. He died, leaving behind not the slightest hint as to the outcome he had intended for his bizarre and uncompleted puzzle, The Mystery of EdwinDrood.
Tonight, however, ladies and gentlemen, when together we reach that point in our story beyond which Charles Dickens wrote no more, I shall be asking you to vote on key questions regarding the outcome of our plot. Our company will then make its most earnest effort to meet this supreme challenge, to comprise an ending in accordance with your specifications.
Come on! Let's all be as vulgar and as uncivilized as is legally possible. Kick off your boots, loosen your corsets, and enjoy yourselves. Oh, and by the way, for those gentlemen amongst you who arrived alone and who require companionship up through the final curtain and beyond, you need only speak to our remittance man from the colonies, this upperclassman from Upper Canada, this virgin from Virginia, our stage manager, Mr. James Throttle. Whose pleasure it is to see that
You need never be lonely again. What was that, sir? Oh, I'll fix you up later, sir.
Well, look, Jimmy wants fixing up now. His tongue's hanging out. Why not? He's wearing a green and pink tie. But do remember, gentlemen, these sparkling and vivacious ingenues are not salaried employees. And so we do ask you to contribute generously towards the cost of their theatrical studies. And that you make sure all goods are returned tomorrow morning. Fine, thank you. So, by all means, let us proceed with this evening's bill of fare. For the first time ever, the completed musical musical rendition of The Mystery
of EdwinDrood.
Cloister, the ancient mouldering cathedral city of Cloister. Not a particularly encouraging setting for the Christmas season thou upon us. A wintry shudder goes through the giant elms as they shed a gush of tears.
Yes, and here we are in the home of Mr. John Jasper, choirmaster of Cloister Cathedral. Choirmaster, composer, organist, and vocal instructor, John Jasper is blessed with a voice the angels themselves might envy. And who, dear ladies and gentlemen, more suited to essay the role of John Jasper than that gifted vocalist himself, your very own Mr. Clive Patton! John Jasper eagerly awaits the arrival of his beloved nephew and the title character of our evening's diversion, young EdwinDrood.
Hello, Uncle!
How there's the lad now?
My dear Uncle!
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes do not deceive you. Devotees of male impersonation are more used to seeing Miss Nutting in top hat and tails when she does her inimitable rendition of Aren't I Half a Top? Tonight, however, she hides her distinctive form beneath the garb of young EdwinDrood. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause, if you will, for tonight's guest artiste and London's leading male impersonator, Miss Alice Nutting.
Any dinner, Uncle?
You forget that uncle and nephew are words prohibited here by express agreement.
Of course you're right. After all, there are only half a dozen years or so between our ages. Oh, hello, Jack. Don't forget. I must propose a toast.
A toast to what, Ned?
He asks to what? To Rosa.
Rosa.
To the fair Miss Rosabud. Surely it's not forgotten, Uncle, that Rose and I are soon to be wedding.
It hasn't quite slipped my mind.
Yes, a tedious ceremony in your creaking cathedral. Then off with my wonderfully pretty child bride, dusty Egypt. Where I intend to shake things up a bit.
It is certain that Egypt seems such a great desperate distance.
Indeed it is, Jack. That portrait of Rosa is not one of my better efforts. Yet you choose to hang it there. In heaven's name, why?
Because it reminds me of you, Ned, and of the happiness I wish you and Rosa.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be quite happy, though our portrait suffers from an unavoidable flatness. Well, owing to the fact that her dead grandfather and my dead grandfather had as good as married us at birth. Why the devil couldn't they have left us alone?
Oh, tut, tut.
Oh, tut-tut. This is all very well for you. You have the freedom to now put it to our you choose.
Don't stop, do go on.
Have I hurt your feelings?
How could you possibly hurt my feelings?
Good heavens! You look frightfully ill. There's a strange film come over your eyes.
I've been taking medicine for a pain, an affliction that overcomes me. I've been forced to make to seek treatment in London. Fear not, the effects will soon be gone.
My dear Uncle.
Then take this as a warning. And then, Edwin, this is a confidence between us.
It shall be sacredly preserved, Jack.
I have confided in you because of...
Because we are fast friends, and because you love and trust me just as much as I love and trust you. No thanks, Jack. My dearest Uncle Jack.
My dearest nephew, Ned.
How might you know your friendship would be like as good as death?
The winds of hell may blow, but as you well may know, I'll heed your call, no need to small and face the high or low. For you, for you, for you, for you, to kiss me more than brothers, we gotta make the thing.
trust the moderation of your applause merely means you're conserving your energies for the final curtain. But, to continue our story, young EdwinDrood is visiting Cloisterham to offer his regards to his bride-to-be, the fair Miss Rosa Budd, who, like Drood, is an orphan. Rosa resides at Cloisterham's most respectable seminary for young ladies, aptly, if not correctly named, the Nun's House. But on this special occasion, her birthday, she is attending at the lodgings of John Jasper for her singing lessons. Ladies and gentlemen, in the part of Rosa Budd this evening, the most delicate of English roses, that blossoming bud who is even yet to be plucked, the unspeakably lovely Miss Deirdre Peregrine.
Rosa, the happiest of birthdays to you. I pray I may be able to say this on each of your birthdays.
I fear that's not likely, since, as you know, your own nephew Edwin will be departing for Egypt once we're married.
It's only a wish, Rosa. How lovely you look. I have awaited your birthday with much eagerness.
Eagerness, Mr. Jasper?
Yes, your voice will no longer be a subject of fluctuations of adolescence. And in what condition is your voice this evening, my dearest student?
As my tutor, perhaps that question should best be answered by you, Mr. Jasper. Shall I sing the Mozart?
No. I've prepared a song especially for you on the occasion of your birthday, my loveliest student. A choir master's play being what it is, my life's blood. It's the most I can afford to offer.
Sir, Mr. Jasper, I cannot sing these words. It would not be proper.
Why, whatever can you mean?
I do not. I'm not worthy of it.
As your music master, that should be my decision. From the beginning, please.
not used to an audience. Besides, Mr. Jasper, you're such a conscientious master that I believe you make her afraid of you. It's no wonder.
No wonder.
Well, you'd be afraid of him under similar circumstances, wouldn't you, Miss Landis?
Not under any circumstances.
Ladies and gentlemen, our own fiery spirit, the unpredictable Miss Janet Conover.
Good afternoon, Reverend Chris Bartle.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Jasper, and may I introduce young Neville Landis. He and his twin sister Helena have both arrived from Ceylon, where they no longer have any family. Neville has been entrusted to my care, and Helena will be staying here in Cloisterham at the nurse house.
Welcome to Cloisterham.
I'm afraid that young Master Neville has been given over to me to calm his rather hot-tempered nature, and to help him make a new beginning here in Cloisterham.
And you and your sister lost your parents recently, Mr. Landis.
Oh, no, their mother died when they were both quite young, and now their stepfather has crossed over as well.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That is pretty for you, right, gentlemen. You console me. As it happens, it was well my stepfather died when he did, or I might have killed him.
The newest member of our company, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Victor Grinstead.
That's right, sir.
Oh, you shock me, unspeakably shock me.
You never saw him beat my sister. My stepfather was a brute, Mr. Jasper. In desperation, Helena tried on more than one occasion to flee his cruel and miserly hand, even disguising herself as a boy. But no avail. As for myself, I have had, since my earliest innocence, I have had to subdue a deadly and bitter hatred, which has made me secretive and revengeful!
Right, eh?
However, your kindness and goodwill have deeply moved me, and I pledge to change my ill-tempered ways and to break new ground for myself.
Ah, there's the lad. Why, he'll soon blend in, Mr. Jasper.
Your pupil, Mr. Jasper, she sings beautifully.
Thank you.
Your efforts have not gone without success.
I trust so, Mr. Landis.
And may I inquire if your relationship extends beyond that of pupil and master?
Oh, heavens! No, never one. Why, Miss Bud is betrothed to young EdwinDrood, Mr. Jasper's nephew.
You do well to cast your eyes and interests in other directions, sir.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Jasper.
No pardon is necessary. However, I must be off. Choir practice, I'm afraid. Make yourself at home. I wish you well in your new life, Mr. Landis.
Thank you. Thank you indeed, Mr. Jasper. I trust we shall meet again. And I should like to meet this Drood character and see what sort of a man is worthy the affections of Miss Bud.
Oh, steady, lad. Steady.
You are feeling better now, aren't you?
Oh, very much. Thank you.
These surroundings, which may seem very secure to you, are new and unsettling to me. You will be my friend, won't you?
I'll be as good a friend as I can be to such a womanly and handsome creature as you.
Who is Mr. Jasper?
Oh, he's my Edwin's uncle, my music master.
You know that he loves you?
Oh, don't! He terrifies me. I feel I'm never safe from him. He's made a slave of me with his looks. He pushed me to keep secret without his uttering a single threat.
Careful, you're turning us to just his composition.
It is of no matter. I do not intend to sing it again.
Oh, I'm sure we'll have at least one reprise of this before we're finished, don't you think? But we now step from the sanctity of the choirmaster's house and travel, for reasons which will soon become clear, to the wickedest corner and the wickedest hole in the fabric of city of London. Below the streets and beneath contempt lies the opium den of the Princess Puffer.
Here the universal tongue of opium is spoken, with its sub-dialects of prostitution, burglary, violence for profit, and murder. And here, reigning supreme over this blemish on England's fair complexion, is the Princess Puffer, who ministrates to her client's needs and who hears more than she tells. Portrait for you this evening, ladies and gentlemen, by the Grande Dame of the Music Hall Royal, the Queen Mother of the Red Light District, that good woman of ill repute, your very own and beloved Miss Angela Bradshaw.
Come on, don't pay. That's what I tell them. If it did, would I be here? Mixing pipes, what then I sell them?
London. And as the light of day steals in that room, would not the goodly parishioners of Cloisterham be astounded to find in bed 11 that goodly choirmaster of Cloisterham Cathedral, Mr. John Jasper?
Woman! I need laudanum wine, and quickly! My task is only half finished and your medicine is less potent than normal.
Lord, Benedict, but I am mixing opium with the wine these days. I'll fix it for you now.
Yes. Before I can get to the changes of great colors and landscapes, I must be rid of him. Him!
Good faith, there's no one there.
There he is. And there I am.
Yes, now drink this. Have yourself a pleasant journey.
indeed. But it is now the following day, and as we return to less sordid surroundings, we encounter Cloisterham's leading citizen, Mayor Thomas Sapsey. Mayor Thomas Sapsey.
Good afternoon, Mayor.
Really? For the sack of what? A sack of... Well, it's unacceptable, isn't it? You'll notice once again who gets saddled with it. Ladies and gentlemen, your kind indulgence for a short announcement. The part of Mayor Thomas Sapsey will not, I repeat, will not be portrayed this evening by Mr. James Hitchens as is stated in your programs. Mr. Hitchens, as many of you already know, has tended to appear rather more frequently in the bar in the rear than up here in front of the footlights. And so, it will come as no surprise to our regulars that Mr. Hitchens is once again massively indisposed. Due to injuries he received while fighting for a lady's honor. Apparently the lady wished to keep it. So his part will be portrayed this evening by your own humble chairman and obedient servant, I refer, ladies and gentlemen, to myself, Mr. William Cartwright. I trust this last-minute substitution meets with your approval. And I need more your luck than mine.
Good afternoon, Mayor Sapsey.
Yeah, good afternoon, Reverend Chris Sparkle.
These are my new charges from Ceylon. Mr. Sapsey, I'm taking them to meet, in fact, here he comes now. Helena? No. Allow me to introduce young Edwin.
Sir!
Sir, may I congratulate you on your good fortune?
Good fortune, sir.
Your betrothal, sir?
Oh, yes, Rhoda.
Our young Ned is soon to depart for your segment of the globe, Neville.
Oh, Ceylon, Mr. Drood,
No, but much the same, Egypt.
to make your future, sir?
No, to ensure that Egypt has one. I shall shortly be taking over my family's engineering concern there, and I plan to pull off a miracle.
Pray, what miracle?
The Cairo Transverse, Mr. Land. A thoroughfare for commerce and coach travel across the desert to Alexandria.
A monumental task, Mr. Drood.
Yes.
One wonders from where one will obtain, for example, the paving stones.
From the pyramids.
No!
Yes, indeed. My studies show there is enough rock in the top half of the Great Pyramid alone.
This is English blasphemy! It is not enough to take a delicate roof TV, as I was improved by putting cow's milk under it, but now you
Master, Ned, please, let's not raise our voices here Cloisterham High Street.
I meant no offense, sir.
And I did not mean my awkward ways to rouse out your nose, not to ruffle your splendid feathers, Miss Black.
I'm sure Mr. Landis only feels passionately about his part of the world, Edwin.
As long as he keeps his passions in check.
I fear I've not yet learned to adapt myself to your restrained climate. Master Edwin,
My uncle has already given me some account of your hot-blooded temperament and fun, sir. I pray you left them both behind you.
my reputation precedes me here. A situation I needs must fear.
What's
the
your
eye of landing with this my shade of skin? I thought I cleaned my slate at last, but they anticipate my past.
What shall I show them? The full effect.
What do I owe them? What they expect? A British subject of
with us.
And yet I fear that soon you'll leave us
Of British subjects nonetheless.
where they'll try to get.
Get out of Burma. What's all the fuss? On terra firma belongs to us.
Of British subject bred and born, and subject not to scorn. I am a British British am I. This is the way rules go.
So you see, Miss Hampson, it's just as I've been saying. There's an instinctive rivalry between my dear boy and this Landless fellow. And I greatly fear his hot-blooded Eastern temperament.
I think you exaggerate the matter, Mr. Jasper.
Rude old man, did you not realize there is more than one side, one face to all things in nature? Beneath Neville's tainted English accent and adopted English manners, there's a heathen Landless, a tribesman Landless, a half-blood, half-bred, half-caste, would kill as easily as comb his sleek hair.
Oh, come now, Mr. Jasper. This is really quite extraordinary.
On the contrary, nothing could be more ordinary, sir. I myself suffer from this sort of duality on occasion. I sometimes forget things, and in going back to fetch them, half expect to find myself rounding a corner I've already turned.
Yeah, what about me? Having to be your chairman and play this Mayor Sapsy bloke at the same time? Damn confusing.
It's like on two sides never landed, no. I am not myself these days, for all I know I might be you. There's more than room enough for two inside my mind.
I am likewise in a haze of who I am from scene to scene. What's more, we two, we four, I mean, I'm in a bind.
Or is it I, or is it me?
And if I'm him, and if I'm he, each one of us might not agree on what to do.
And if I take opposing sides within myself, then who divides of what is right or wrong?
I'll go along with you.
Hippity, wompity, clumpity, trumpity, 12 to a shilling, twice that to a floor, and a bush, and a fancy the currency, one of the funds, and makes the side of the coin. Always your uncle from begging to guineas, the two-sided figures, a rule, and exception, and motion, and deal with the motive, deception, and finally, segregation, both sides of the coin.
Luxury.
And put down,
It's high or low.
all black or white,
Or up or down.
all left or right,
On that or day. Picture seldom and what makes the most lethargically provide an undisclosed opposing side of undismayed.
the shout is the shining boy.
If there's a rose, if there's a thorn.
Your good is dead as soon as born,
And
and
then
we
we
smile.
smile. The constitution is clever.
It seems to run going
The
rivers.
syndrome and the will be worse in just a while.
Hippity, wompity, clumpity, trumpity, jump to a shilling, twice that to a floor, and a bush, and a fancy the currency, one of the funds, and makes the side of the coin. Always your uncle from begging to guineas, the two-sided figures, a rule, and exception, and motion, and deal with the motive, deception, and finally, segregation, both sides of the coin.
All together now. Hey, Penny, one to me.
You convinced me, Mr. Jasper. I shall certainly keep my eyes fixed upon this Neverlandless.
A brilliant and original idea, sir. Now I must change. Good day, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
out from Cloisterham High Street and fall in step with a relic known only to the townsfolk as Durdles, a gentleman whose knowledge of the cathedral tombs is exceeded only by his capacity for wine and spirits.
He is wending his way towards an important assignation.
What's that you say, Bill?
I said an assignation with Mayor Sapsey, who lives just around behind.
What's that you say, Bill?
Said around behind. So have you. I didn't come here to be insulted.
Why, where do you usually go?
I'm not a complete fool, you know.
Oh, which is missing?
You are next to an idiot.
Pleased to meet you.
Ladies and gentlemen, assaying the role of Durdles, the crown prince of the Music Hall Royale, your friend, not mine, I give you, and I don't want him back, Mr. Nick Cricker.
Be my own lad, young Nick Cricker, a second.
A warm round of applause for Nick Cricker and Son.
Afternoon, Mayor Sapsey. Your lordship, sir.
Good afternoon, Dagger.
Oh, I'm begging your pardon, sir. A cough. I'm suffering from rheumatism.
No. You mean rheumatism.
No, sir. I've been working on your dead wife's grave.
Please refer to the late Mrs. Thomas Sapsey as just that, Durdles. The late Mrs. Thomas Sapsey. That is how I like to refer to her. Indeed, that's how I like to think about her.
She was 1 in a million.
No, one in a raffle. But is my wife's tomb ready?
Yes, Governor. The doors are ready for my right. She'll be much happier when we move her from her temporary grave, though it's not been at all damp in there, and the moles, they won't have been able to get at her for ages. Though there's not much we can do about the worms. I mean, they've already made a meal of Mrs. Sapsey, no matter.
That's quite enough, Durdles. And who is this thing, this boy?
My protein squire, name of deputy.
Yeah. Well, put them up when your wife's took me off, your lordship.
And I have the keys right here. And tomorrow it's going to be my pleasure to unlock the door and crook myself, and we're going to slide your old lady right in there. There's enough room in there for the whole royal family to have afternoon tea.
Yes.
That crypt is going to be a national treasure, if I may be so bold, sir. Here, you know, just a little while ago, Mr. Jasper asked if I would take me down into the crypt so we could see it.
You might like to add that line to your list of suspicious statements. Mr. Jasper asked if he'd take him down into the crypts to see it.
Steady on, Bill. We don't want these people leaping to conclusions without all the facts at hand. Otherwise, they'll be off and running. Off to the races!
Stop! That's not scheduled till later on in the program. We mustn't stop the dramatic momentum we're building here. For now... Oh, shut up. For now, we must descend into the darkness in the hopes of shedding new light upon our curious story as we follow Durdles and Deputy to the graveyard at Cloisterham Cathedral.
Christmas he doesn't help me revive the boy. I only hope that he hasn't...
You bastard! I'll stone your eyes out next time I will.
Why, you young wretch?
Why do you insult me that way, deputy?
You're right for the asylum, Mr. Jasper.
You did that?
Blame it on his infectious youth, sir. Oh, that was most excellent wine you gave me last night, sir. More potent than I'm used to. Here, did you get to stay inside Mrs. Sapsey's tomb while I was asleep?
No, I seem to have gotten lost.
I was lost in a fitful dream myself. I imagined something touched me. Took something from me. Here's what it was. Mayor Sapsey wouldn't like me leaving a mausoleum keys lying about in front of his wife's crypt now, would he? He gave me strict instructions not to leave the keys. Well, the key to Mrs. Tomb is missing. What do you think, Mr. Jasper?
I think I have guests coming for Christmas dinner, and I, poor host, not to offer them the comforts and joy of the season. Happy Christmas, Durdle.
Jasper.
Yes, we've spent many a bright and chatting afternoon here among these silent tombs. Eh, no, EdwinDrood? No, Rosa, we are not legally bound to marry.
Then, Nelly dearest, let us change to brother and sister from this day forth.
Never to be husband and wife.
Never.
I am honor bound to confess that the spot does not lie with you alone, Rosa.
I know, dear one. You've not been truly happy with our engagement. Nor have I.
I am sorry, Rosa.
And I for you, poor boy.
Oh, if only our marriage had not been assured since birth. Perhaps then we would know how we truly feel towards each other.
If we were perfect strangers, how perfect life could be. I know if I were you, you'd know if you loved me. Too much we seem together, who does love you? Too much we think together, and I assume the future, and I presume that you will be. Mr. Jasper, for just a little while. Please, Eddie.
Yes, of course, all right.
planet you have any pleasure of. First, snow, and now this threatening storm. The gods, they must be angry.
No, gods must be angry, Neville, not gods. We use the singular in England.
What a storm for Christmas Eve.
Yes. 'Twas like this the night that Rose's mother died.
No one tells me you were once engaged to Rose's mother, Mr. Christopher.
Oh, yes. Yes. But I fear I was a bit too Anglican, a bit too angular for her taste. Then, at a seaside party celebrating her second anniversary, only a few months after Rosa was born, she apparently slipped while walking unobserved along the cliffs and was drowned in the embrace of those ungrateful waves. Oh, but enough. Let us follow Mr. Jasper's lead and forget our grievances with life and with each other over a stirring Christmas dinner.
I pray you will forgive the meager merits of my humble table. Excuse me.
Hello, old sorry relations. We've got this storm.
Oh, Miss Bobby, how wondrous it is to see you again. May I take your things?
I had no idea you had taken on more domestic staff, Uncle.
Edwin, Mr. Landis will take you seriously.
No fear of that.
Now, lads. Rosa, you have no idea what it means to have you in my chamber.
Miss Bobby, how is it in the season of holly? You remind me of the flowering hibiscus.
And how is it, Landis, that you remind me of an inconsistent failure? The while your metaphors are quite stale. Your manners are uncommonly fresh.
You go too far!
Gentlemen, please. This is Christmas Eve. And I'll have no more unchristian-like behavior. Now, this mulled wine is good stuff indeed. I prepared it especially for you from a recipe I obtained on a recent trip to London.
Well, let me pour to the storm for me, Uncle.
Oh, yes, any port in a storm. Very good, Edwin, very good. Oh, no, not for me, thanks.
Let us drink deep.
This wine is more potent than usual, Uncle.
I thought you lads would like it. Now, let's have no more ill will between you.
Please, Edwin.
There is no longer any cause for rivalry between us. You have my friendship, if you wish it.
Then a Merry Christmas to you. Edwin?
The goose is cooked.
Miss Bobby, I think your next Christmas dinner shall be in Egypt.
Good God, Landis. Perhaps you should accompany us to Cairo. Rose and I could use someone to carry our bags.
What?
Someone better acquainted with a foreign tongue than he is with minding his own.
Gentlemen, please be seated.
chat. Will you excuse me, Uncle?
Of course.
I will join you on your walk.
And we must retire to the nuns' house before the storm. Good night, Edwin.
My dear.
Everyone.
Rosa?
Careful how you tread, Mill.
I shall see the lady safely home.
Will you join us, Uncle?
No. I have plans I must execute. But I will not let you go in that flimsy coat. You'll have my humble, yet serviceable cape coat.
Well then, goodbye, Uncle.
Come, Edwin. Your destiny calls.
Goodbye. Oh.
When shall these three meet again? When, if ever? It is now late the following day. Christmas Day, to be sure. The storm is over. But in its wake, there is to be found no trace of young EdwinDrood.
Oh, Reverend, I just know that something dreadful has happened to Edwin.
Oh, let us wait until my assistant Buzzard reports. You have heard, I'm sure, the sentiment voiced that no news is most certainly good news. Ah, here he comes now. Buzzard, what news? No news. There you see. Oh, I don't believe you've met my assistant, Buzzard. His chief occupation is in guiding excursion parties around our church. Quite the showman is our Buzzard, though tragically displaced.
This place?
Yes, he carries with him a secret. Now, Rosa, what do you think Mr. Buzzard has done?
Oh, dear. Nothing dreadful, I hope.
He has written a play, a tragedy. The Thorn of Anxiety.
And when will it be performed, Mr. Bassett?
Never. Sometimes I think Mr. Buzzard has more pride in its lack of support, like a citizen of Greece who prefers the parson on his roof. But I do hope to see Mr. Buzzard's work performed someday.
Can't you, Mr. Bassett?
I love the theatrical world, but there are many stages beyond the proscenium. I long to play a larger part.
And Buzzard, use your enviable creativity to find some accounting for young men.
That assignment I shall eagerly accept.
Oh, my dear, hopeless Edwin.
Oh, how like her mother she was. Have the Lord seen fit to smile upon me? And had her mother not married another, nor lost her life 2 years later at that pleasure party by the sea, I might have been roses.
Father, I need your prayers.
Oh, arise, my child. The cathedral bell summons us.
And is it not significant, Sapsy, that Neville Landless was last seen fleeing the district?
You've convinced me, Mr. Jasper. A secret murderer could indeed be hiding in Cloisterham's most affectionate bosom. Oh, good evening, madam. Yes, and all signs do seem to point to young Neville Landless.
My thoughts exactly, sir.
I shall instruct a few strong fellows to bring him here, using whatever force is necessary so that we might question him.
You do that, sir.
We'll wind Neville Landless right enough now.
Not with wine up. Will indicate that there is wine.
Right, bend it up, we'll have a hanging for Christmas. Mr. Jasper! Mr. Jasper!
What is it?
Look what I found.
It's my coat. The one I gave to Edwin last night. It's the murderer, and I dedicate myself to his destruction.
I shall remember your words, Mr. John Jasper.
Mr. Bax, I believe that's it for you this evening.
That's right, Mr. Trumbull.
You know, it hardly seems worth your coming down from Knutsford each night, does it? I mean, you seem to specialize in these narrow parts of Lake.
Not by choice, Mr. Trumbull.
Yes, I see. Although in Julius Caesar you did play,
A senator.
so at least you were in for the kill. You know, when you think of it, you wonder why Mr. Dickens created your character at all. Unless he had something more promising in mind for you in the future.
Well, that has been my solace in the role, Mr. Trumbull.
I don't know you do understudy Mr. Paget as John Jasper. Surely one of these days.
In actuality, Mr. Paget claims to have never missed a performance in his entire career.
Well. You know, we're almost finished this act, and the second one's considerably shorter than the first. Is there, perchance, would you have a song ahead? Shall we? I'm sure Mr. Cartwright.
I do have in common with my role this evening aspirations as an author, and have composed a brief song which I venture to say underscores the dilemma I share with the character of Basil I portray. But I hesitate to sing it for you.
Come, Mr. Bax, it's titled.
Never the luck, Mr. Trumbull.
Ladies and gentlemen, an unscheduled diversion in our journey this evening. The debut of an unpublished and perhaps rightfully unheard song. Mr. Philip Bax singing his own Never the Luck.
In time we all take
certain, lad. There must be some.
Landis, where is Drood?
Why do you ask me like that? Because you were the last one seen with him, and he is nowhere to be found.
Well, Sapsy, do you wish to question him?
You left for the river with EdwinDrood. At what time? I can't seem to recall anything that transpired once Edwin and I reached the river weir. And what are these bloodstains upon your shirt front and upon your supraorbital ridges, Mr. Landis? I acquired these bloodstains, sir, just now when these men of yours dragged me forcibly back from the river where I had been walking!
Neville Atlas, as acting constable of the district, I place you under arrest.
What? Neville! Neville! Oh, how many of them did it take to mire this way?
8.
You have a strange way with the law here in Costume, Mr. Sassy. And you, Mr. Jasper, for days now you have been warning all Cloister of impending violence between my brother and your nephew. What do you know of all this?
Knowing that my dear boy is dead.
Neighbor Sassy, I warrant that young Neville has no knowledge of Master Drood beyond that which he has freely volunteered.
And you should volunteer nothing further, Neville.
I should remind you and your brother that there is the issue of murder at hand.
Why you wasn't a word again, you laughable man? Perhaps you'll be good enough to supply a body, a corpse, a victim. Something more tangible than an heiress nephew, a timorous uncle, a ludicrous city official who has no backing for his charges beyond sheer pomp and pure circumstance.
Here.
Well said, Helena.
She's right, you know, Mr. Sassy. Without Edwin's body, you cannot possibly arrest young Neville.
Oh, very well. Release him.
Oh, thank you, Reverend Crisparkle.
Oh, I am overpaid.
I only wish I could express my gratitude without this strange, somewhat geographically untraceable accent.
Yes, well, let's all pause for a moment, shall we? So now, here is where matters now lie. EdwinDrood has vanished, and may very well likely be
Dead. John Jasper has sworn vengeance against the murderer of his dead nephew.
who most the populace suspect to be Neville Landis.
Ah, but the charges against Neville have been rescinded, thanks to Helena Landis' esteemed resolve and the support of the kindly...
The Reverend Mr. Crisparkle, who once was engaged to...
Rose's deceased mother. Meanwhile, it's difficult to know what one should make of.
The drunkard stonemason Dirtles and his young associate deputy. Not to mention
That mysterious purveyor of opium, the Princess Papa.
Statements to consider during the interval with one admonition. Should you leap to conclusions without all the relevant information, you might very well find yourselves carried off to the races. A spontaneous request, which brings us rather adroitly, I think, to us all. For what evening here at the Music Hall Royale would be complete without a rendition of its trademark anthem, On to the Races! Quick conclusions often lead the best of us astray. The wisest move in life is just to wait. Otherwise your gallery emotions run away like horses at the gate. Off to the races, off to the races, off to the race we go. But where the chase is and what the face is, we seldom seem to know.
the broken hearts about to nevermore pursue a member of the compensated race. Firmly hanging to the ground is hungry the youth of their unfair race.
She's had 9 kids to date. You wonder how Prince Albert got refused. Probably by her decree he had to procreate, said she. Make me amused. Off to the races, the royal races, the things good folk do. Resuming your seats, dear friends. Don't worry about being the last man. It only means we're all looking at you. Incidentally, I trust you all managed to locate our lavatorial facilities, which are second to none in the district. Matter of fact, there are none in the district. By the way, if you're enjoying our modest efforts up here this evening, I must strenuously suggest that you return to this venue next week, when the Music Hall Royale shall premiere its latest and most ingenious work, Hamlet, Part 2. Now, before we take the tangled threads of plot left dangling before the interval and attempt to tie them together, let us, as has always been our custom here at the Music Hall Royale, unite in a chorus of that sturdy hymn to our enduring and beloved land, England Reigns. Over all domains, England reigns, England reigns, and it seems like it rains every day. We are, I trust, rested, relaxed, restored, renewed, and more than ready to conclude what is certainly the most ambitious endeavor to date of your own Music Hall Royale, that of solving, by your vote, shortly to be counted, the mystery of EdwinDrood. 6 months have passed. An English summer is in progress. Still there is to be found no trace of young EdwinDrood, and all of Cloisterham is agog with rumour and suspicion. But there are further developments. Two inquiring sleuths are about to appear on the scene. One of them being the Princess Puffer, whom you've already met. The other being a detective, a man of mystery who wears a bulky coat, a fulsome beard, and the name of Dick Datchery.
Right?
I'll say Dick Datchery.
Right.
These apparent strangers approach with grand intentions and great expectations, which I might add we shall be presenting at Brighton next season. And like ourselves, Dick Datchery and the Princess Puffer are just now arriving at Cloisterham Station. Souls of Cloisterham, none are more intently curious than these two sleuths.
I'm on the track of the man in black. They disappeared before the smoke clears on the scent of the residents. I'll check them well, inspect the personnel, and then upon a double chase, take a gun without a trace. This is a private investigation. Just waiting through depart. Wherefore our destination is a private investigation. Vanished into air, vanished where all in free. But on the trail of the full tail, I drew a bead upon the clue I need to navigate as the onward mate. In darkness goes. To the park we go. I'm not a man of any means. I'll search and scan behind the scenes. This is a private investigation. Just when it would depart, where our destination is a private investigation. I'll turn this private club to a public situation. It's a private. When it would depart, where our destination. Private investigation. With rule that's one, but beyond my estimation. I'll pay for crime and scrutinize. I'm steering by the sewer line. I clearly spy with my sly private eye.
Ah, Reverend, there you are. All things bright and beautiful tonight, don't you think?
Yes, as if the stars were mere punctures in the ceiling of earth, through which heaven's light can be seen. Or something along those lines. I only wish my assistant Buzzard, who's away on business, could see such a night as this.
Hold on there, boy. Here's a night you've not seen before. Hi. Oh, welcome to Fair Cloisterham, Captain. I am by way of being your official greeter of all guests. You might have a place of a bottle of wine on them. My name is Durdes.
My name is Datchery. Dick Datchery. And I was wondering if lodgings could be found in these parts.
Oh, no doubt, Mr. Datchery.
Something architectural, out of the way, inconvenient.
We have any number of inconvenient lodgings here in Cloisterham, sir.
Close to the cathedral as well.
Excuse me, sir. I couldn't help overhearing. The only such accommodation that I know of along those lines
is a single lodging just above the rooms of Mr. Tom Jasper. He is a great admirer of mine.
Ah, yes. Is that the fellow who has been much afflicted by the loss of his nephew, young EdwinDrood?
Yeah, my tomboy. You know this much afflicted fellow, John Jasper. He was dressed in mourning these days.
Oh, that's the man. You'll not catch me going near him again, no.
And why is that, boy?
Because I ain't going to let it off more like the joke again.
Now I find this most interesting. I shall enjoy watching the comings and goings of this town.
That man should speak to his barber.
Excuse me, could you tell me the way to the lodgings of Mr. John Jasper? Oh, are you ill? Now, miss, I must look like this.
Rosa! We have both been guilty of neglecting your music lessons. When shall we resume?
Never, sir.
Am I being politely told you're abandoning your lessons altogether?
The politeness is yours, not mine. I beg not to be questioned. I will not answer any more. At least I have that in my power.
Rosa,
I do not wish to hear you, sir.
Do not forget how many eyes demand a view of us, but you will hear it, even against your wishes. Dearest Rosa, charming Rosa, even when you were engaged, my dear boy, I loved you badly. Did I not hide our secret loyally?
You are false to him, sir. Day and hour as you are now. No, it made me afraid to open his kind eyes to the truth. You're a bad, bad man.
How beautiful you are. You're even more in anger than repose. I do not ask for your love. Give me yourself and your hatred, that pretty rage, that enchanting scorn. It'll be enough for me. I warn you, rare charmer, sweet witch. You must stay or do more harm than can be undone.
You're mad.
I need to show you how mad my love can be.
Love, you dare to use that word.
Yes!
Love is but a word that wandered here from pastures green, where it is really said a sweet and seldom sung. Innocent enough, it was intended to be used on occasions, not abused by every tongue. Ready has a word we never take his own name, what little meaning not to means that we clung. Never has it been so quite exhausted, but thousand syllables can found how dream is run. You call it love.
I call it love.
I call it rude.
You call it rude.
I call it love. I call it you.
Have it too cruel.
I call it cruel. I call it bad.
I can't call it love.
I think it's bad.
See me scowl.
I think it's bad.
See me smile. Since you are afraid.
No, cunning guy.
Have no denial.
It's bad.
Why was so mad?
To see.
I speak only in the name of love.
Rosamund, the dainty little face was every curve and pose, and she's a charming girl in your heart. Rosamund is the only sort of cloister I've ever seen, who senses just the sort of dreams you dream at night. Did you think your stare would stop my scene? Every fiber of my being
mean you'll be leaving Cloisterham then?
Not bloody likely. I didn't come this far to turn away with just but one piece of the puzzle in my head. I've never in my wretched life been this close to getting anything I said about after. What a fool I'd be to turn away just for our winning. You know, I've never understood those in life who ease down just when they should push on. I once I bet last 10 pence and won. I twice said as rich, friends said, call it done. How said I said, I thought that's your wildest dream, eh then? A 20 pence instead of 10. I don't want my bet again. In luck you start, same as when you're done if you lose. Just where you've begun if you've won. I don't call it for your head, just press your blessed luck instead. Don't try to think
What move might be the best? Use the heart that beats within your breast. Never rest. Don't quit but you're ahead. Sing out, there's more in store for me.
I see my dream ship finally coming in like a steamship, anchor into wind.
Lift your chin. Remember what I said. Don't quit but you're ahead. Let go.
I know there must be love that's yet to be, only just 3 weeks away from me, hopefully.
Don't quit but you're ahead. Don't worry how you tread. Who cares?
There's a chance. What? I do not as mine a romance. What? The right upon the vine.
Don't resign.
No victor ever fled.
Don't quit but you're ahead. Don't stay. Ta-ra, ta-ra. Bang your passion, hooray-hurrah. Bang your passion, hoo-la-di-da.
Don't quit while you're ahead.
Don't say I'm off your head. Farewell.
Well, I know left the waste, not bring victory closer to taste. Leave the going on you haste, for God's own sake. So raise up the stake. You struck the lucky lady, never break through. Any lucky chain, glory break. Don't quit when you're ahead, and it's easy gonna say. You'll see God's glory. Bang it, bash it, glory be. Bang it, bash it, glory be. Don't quit while you're ahead. Sing out, there's more in store for me. Now, at last, we see the slightest glimmering of light, quite shimmering in the dimmed dull of night. So long have we been blind, that finally we have climbed the lot. But who is this?
To be or Ladies and gentlemen, it was at this point in our story that Charles Dickens laid down his pen forever.
So, my dear friends, this is all we shall ever know for sure about the mystery of EdwinDrood.
Tonight, however, at least within the confines of this humble theatre, we shall together solve, resolve, and conclude the mystery of EdwinDrood. One minor mystery we they all agree that our inquiring detective, Mr. Dick Datchery, is actually someone we've already met. A character from Act 1 who is a roaming cloisterum disguised as Dick Datchery so as to better investigate the disappearance of EdwinDrood. As many of you have no doubt already guessed, the part of Dick Datchery, the detective, has been taken thus far this evening by that master and mistress of male impersonation, Miss Alice Nutty.
This does not mean that EdwinDrood is Dick Datchery. Oh, no, far from it. The reason for Miss Nutting's portrayal of Dick Datchery this evening is that she's been contracted to appear for 2 acts in our play. Our management firmly believes in an honest week's work for an honest day's pay. Which brings us to the first key question. Is EdwinDrood dead or alive? Mr. Dickens experimented with many different titles for our play. For example,
The loss of EdwinDrood. The flight of EdwinDrood.
The disappearance of EdwinDrood.
But nowhere did he come up with the title of The Murder or Death of EdwinDrood. On the other hand, many would say that a mystery without a murder is no mystery at all. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, most of our questions shall be answered primarily by you, but in a daring and perhaps dangerously democratic move, the Music Hall de Royale has decided to grant our company themselves the right to vote upon one issue each night. And so, my friends of the thespianic persuasion and the histrionic and hystericals, tonight your question shall be,
is EdwinDrood dead or alive? Now, Miss Nutty, who has a vested interest in the outcome, will kindly turn her back to the camera. Gentlemen, ladies, as your whim takes you this evening, all those who believe EdwinDrood is dead, please raise your hands. Thank you. Now, all those who believe EdwinDrood is still alive, do the same. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Miss Nothing, but you snuffed it. By a massive majority, I fear. And our next key question, Mr. Fuddle.
Who is the detective Dick Datchery?
We can now safely eliminate EdwinDrood from that consideration, since our cast has voted him dead for the remainder of the evening.
Oh, ha and bloody ha! You absolute envious little shit! It's obvious to everyone here that I am Datchery. And it's even more transparent that this petty, jealous cast bitterly resents the attention I've been receiving in the local press. Goodbye, all!
You have no idea the week we've had with her. First, her dressing room was too small, then her mustache was too long. I told her she was splitting hairs. Come on, work with me, work. Now, please yourself. I really must apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for this bit of unpleasantry in what I'm sure you'll agree has been an otherwise flawless evening. In all consideration to our cast and to our story, I must strenuously point out that many, many literary experts disagree with Miss Nutting's contention that EdwinDrood and Dick Datchery are one and the same person. Indeed, there are several prime candidates for the face behind Datchery's beard. For instance, I offer you Helena Landless. About her, never revealed in Act 1.
In desperation, Helena tried on more than one occasion to flee our stepfather's cruel and miserly hand, even disguising herself as a boy.
the theatrical world. But there are many stages beyond the proscenium. I long to play a larger part.
Who more likely to don such melodramatic garb and seek the spotlight? Why, otherwise does he appear in our story at all?
Since my earliest remembrances, I have been secretive and revengeful!
Who more likely to investigate the disappearance of EdwinDrood than he who is most suspected of foul play? Or did someone else wish to clear Neville's name?
Neville has been entrusted to my care.
The Reverend Mr. Crisparkle, whose passions and energy lie hidden beneath his clerical garb. Did he don yet another uniform, that of Datchery, to save the lad who has been his charge and responsibility? And then there is the puzzling and intriguing possibility of Rosa. Could it be that we have underestimated the resourcefulness of this one child? Did she take it upon herself to investigate the disappearance of EdwinDrood? Looks can be deceiving. This much I do know for certain. Dick Datchery is not John Jasper, the Princess Puffer, Durdle's deputy, or even Mayor Sapsy. For in our play, and in Mr. Dickens' novel, they all appear in scenes with him. They are observed to be in his company. And so, we are left with the following candidates for the role of the detective Dick Datchery. And may I suggest that we vote the way it is done in amateur theatrical contests? As the handkerchief is held above the head of each candidate, pray applaud for your own favourite in the role of the detective Dick Datchery. And do remember, we have larger decisions still to come. Soon we shall be asking you to decide who is the murderer of EdwinDrood. So don't merely vote for whichever candidate's a distant cousin of yours, for God's sake. Mr. Trumbull, if you please.
The tempestuous Helena Landless. The underrated Mr. Vassar. The ecstatic ecclesiastic Reverend Crisparkle. All the way from Ceylon, Neville Landless. The lovely Miss Rosa Budd.
Very good. Rosa Budd is our Datchery child. Change of costume. I suspect there are several members of the audience more than ready to assist you in the process. And now, to a much more serious... Ladies and gentlemen, please don't encourage her. Such appalling behavior is due entirely to upbringing. Her parents were in the iron and steel business. Mother irons, father steels. You didn't like her, right? How about this one then? She was previously known as the orthopedic soprano. She sang in all the joints. Try this one then. She was discovered serenading a cow on a high hill when a hurricane came along, blew the cow away, and she was left holding the bag. She was milking a cow. She's been musically refined ever since. So that's the mood during the Which brings us, ladies and gentlemen, to a much more serious matter. For now, as in all great mystery stories, we must find ourselves a killer, a culprit, a fiend, In short, the murderer of the dear, vanished, vanquished, type of character of our play, EdwinDrood. Now shut up. One more like that, and I'll send you all back to the Salvation Army. We'll have you standing out in the rain singing, Jesus wants me for a sunbeam. Who killed EdwinDrood? First, for your consideration, ladies and gentlemen, I offer you the most obvious candidate for the role, Mr. Clive Paget as John Jasper. Oh, come now, ladies and gentlemen. Do you not all know by this time that here at the Music Hall Royale, we boo and hiss the villain? Like that now. We're going to have to do the whole thing over again. Now, we're going to do this until you get it right. And if you don't, we are all going to form a line right here and sing 83 choruses of The Church Bell Won't Ring Tonight because the vicar's got the clapper. Here we go. Last chance. I give you the most obvious candidate for the part of villain this evening, Mr. Clive Paget as John Jasper. Oh, come now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do be serious. I ask you, is that the face of a murderer? Yes, well, perhaps more appropriately I ask you, could this be all there is to the mystery of EdwinDrood that John Jasper, the obvious villain of the piece, did indeed murder his nephew EdwinDrood in a hopeless attempt to win the love of the fair Miss Rosabud? Well, where then the mystery? Well, I've taken the wind out of your sails, big mouth, hasn't it? Where then the mystery? So, I'll stand you for the obvious answer, or for a more perplexing solution.
Now, certain cast members can be safely eliminated from the bidding. The young deputy and Mayor Sapsy roles were, without question, intended for comic relief, and never did figure intimately in the lives of the other two. Which leaves us with these remaining candidates for the role of murder.
Helena Landis, did I, in trying to save my brother, bring harm to EdwinDrood?
Bassett, my need for attention has made me quite mad. Somebody stop me before I sing again.
Dirtles, I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than give Drood a frontal lobotomy.
You thought mine were bad.
Neville Landless. In all honesty, I cannot recall what happened when Edwin and I reached the River Weir, but he was a glorious recruit and deserved everything he got.
The Princess Papa. Who am I? And what am I?
The Reverend Mr. Chris Marshall. Have I in some way confused my mission to honor?
John Jasper, I have stood in the cold shade of suspicion since our story began.
Time, ladies and gentlemen, time at last to decide. And may I suggest, for the sake of accuracy, that we vote with a show of hands. So let's bring up the house light and we'll begin.
Good Lord! Is this what I've been dealing with tonight? Why don't you all join hands and try contacting the living? Let's proceed post haste to the voting.
Here at every soul.
our midst. I will now offer a sip of port to your chosen fiend so that he or she will know the outcome. And ladies and gentlemen, so as the final denouement, to come as a complete surprise, I strongly suggest that you close your eyes. Tight. And close your eyes now.
Close your eyes just for 10 seconds.
I am offering the port.
It'll be a surprise.
Our murderer is drinking it. Right. You may all open your eyes now.
You see, you cannot trust anyone here tonight. And so, dear friends, as our cast departs backstage, where at this moment your votes are being counted, I can only caution you to prepare for a few unexpected twists and turns as we serpentine towards the conclusion that you have chosen for us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, friends of the Music Hall Royal, for the first time, and at long last, by your own determination, the conclusion, the finale of the mystery of EdwinDrood. The first chapter of Mr. Dickens' novel was entitled The Dawn. Perhaps not coincidentally, the last chapter he wrote was called The Dawn Again. So yes, let us begin our last chapter amid the cold grey tendrils of a dim English dawn.
Here, Missy, what is it? Control spare 3 and 6. We're a Christian soul in distress.
We're both Christian souls in distress, I fear. But I have little more than 3 and 6 to get me to London.
Running away from something?
Yes, at long last, yes.
Rosa.
How on earth could you know my name?
Know you? I've only known you since the day you were born. Only behaved you and fed you. I don't look at me like this, Rosa. I don't want you to see me this way. But Rosa, can you remember some 12 years ago? Your nanny? Can you look at me now, my darling girl, and see your nan?
No. I was 6. But then you were 30.
Oh, God, love you do remember. Oh, darling, you never really knew your mother, did you? I was all that to you.
Why did you leave me then?
Oh, Rosa. It's a sad story. But a common one, I fear. I was once your nan. Then I met a man. A tall and old with golden hair. He's where my nan began. Let him have his way with me. He knew his way so well. Led me down the garden path to hell. Marriage in the head. What I got instead was a bed in Camden Town. Then to me he said, could I send around a friend? Very nice to end this swell. Strolling down your garden path to hell. Make your bed of roses and sleep in it. Cuddle deep in it and rain down the flake. Soon the deadly poppies come rotting up. Belly popping from the seeds of wonder's day. Pull me back all day, and each Satan's pain. I took to drinks and not to think of who come next to play. Gave my Jenny every cent, he gave me farewell. Leading me to turn the path to hell. And boys, some neighbor jeans that prickle you. So I learned a trade and earned my keep with drugs, and then I found myself a wicked show where I'll feel myself. Here's a pipe for you, dear. Price is 5 and 2, dear. Can't you see the garden? It's such a lovely garden. I'll take you there. I know the path so well to my child, my own, I'm deep ashamed you went through life alone, and yet despite my dreadful grace, I never once forgot your name or place. One icy evening, a cloud of fire began to rain and crest of Lord and apple wine, and as he drank his cup of saint's blood, he made the great mistake of crying rose of blood. And now it's nothing for them like me to mingle with the likes of he. Made from godless, lowly clay and mud. And how comes this man to cry out, rose of blood? Well, I can't think too clear, but I followed from here, and I found who was who and who was meant to marry you. And then suddenly I see someone else who follows me, so I follow his tracks with logics in the back. Though I hate to confess, I watched this man undress, and I thought I would wife him without his full disguise. For beneath all that hair was a fair white mimosa. I think that's who he is. Rosa! Thank God for that. The sheep has been sheared. I don't know how men live through heat with the beard. Gladly I shed this and overcoat. My explanation I now invoked. My husband taking the road, although wicked and modest his soul, was who aided this madman was feminine sides when I take an inquiring stroll. While strangers would chat at the chat, and reveal this Nazareth slap, a remarkably leery of women with women too much as a great handicap. So this disguise only through it, playing the part of a man. Really there's nothing much to it, most any animal can. And the apple and limerick, apple and limerick, apple and limerick. I founded the theatrical kit, and as that jury I did my bit. So to clear Nova's name I confess to my shame, 'twas a vengeance as well I admit. I followed John just for high low, on the den he descends to below, and as he so pursuit was immediately clear, my suspicions were quite apropos. So I crept in the lodgings of Jasper, dressed in his robe with a sight. There I found my mother's crossbow, one I gave Edwin that night. Just but took it from men after hurling dead for the weird of men, I suppose. Rose of the naturally knows, and the proof is right here, and bring down to here to be tied and tried and struck. And from this limerick, let him be hung.
Come on!
I will not lie. I wished never to die. Once dead am I. Man can split in twain, yet to our eyes remain a soul genteel who can conceal the venom in his brain. What if he draws upon the paths of madness, opium smokes and dies? What a great surprise! Our true men and me, and cunning bright as he, who hides himself, resides himself, and I've no eyes to see. But now I think he's at the brink of breaking through the door. He's in, I'm out, he's free, I'm me, what's wrong? How many times I've killed that Drood upon my flights that burst the smug presumption of his rights. His right as heir, his rights to share my Rosa's bed. It took no smoke for me to picture Edwin dead. That night I filled myself a flask of laudanum, and then to toast my Ned and Neville I drank some. That's when my greatest fight of fancy did take place. I watched my hand stretch out towards Edwin's pale white face, and in the moonlight I saw my fingers clutching his neck so tightly, touching my sleeve, he felt so lightly. Moonfall then fell on me. But God, the deed was much too easily done. As much as I once it had begun, such tragedy to finally make the kill, and not to awake to feel the thrill. Now I confess that we both can rest.
No! I can't let this happen! Yes, you placed the coat that young Drood wore that night down by the River Weir. I blame on Neville Landless. You're a bad one, Mr. Jasper, when the evil one is inside of you. But you're no murderer. You didn't kill EdwinDrood.
Let me understand. Are you saying that John Jasper did not kill his nephew?
Exactly, your lordship, sir. It was a wild night last Christmas Eve, as you remember, Squire. And I sought shelter near Mr. Jasper's door. And it was then that I saw one amongst you throttle EdwinDrood. And in a convenient flash of lightning, I saw who it was. That was quite a long speech, don't mind if I have. Right. Suddenly, I saw Mr. Jasper come from out of his own home under the influence of potent medicine, and then he collapses. And then when he picks himself up, he picks up EdwinDrood, and he carries him into the steeple, into the crypt, right at the Mississippi Steam! What? I told you there was lots of room down there!
But there goes now, you must tell us. Who did it?
Lord help me. It was Reverend Christopher!
To know the father of another know you well. If man should land a hand on her, you go to hell. I drink from blasphemy, but have them see me good. Though see out evil, I confess I murdered Drood. I saw another in Rosa's face. The Rosa's mother stood in her place. And could I let this EdwinDrood have her I loved and wooed? This love of mine must never wed. When shall the mine and Drood was dead? Baptized with ashes, his neck had cast him. Baptized to ashes, cast to dust. And then I bore him from the gloom and sanctified his tomb. He ceased to shiver, he ceased to quiver. I did deliver him to God, and she is mine now, I'm not divine now. Nothing we are, but living am I, and vanquished is Drood. Satan must out and vanquished.
But surely we are entitled to a happy end. We all of us have need in our lives for love, romance, or at this hour of the evening any reasonable facsimile thereof. And so it remains for you to resolve one final question. Which two in our story will find that commodity we all seek? Who shall be our lovers tonight? Let's see, on the distaff side, we are left with
the tempestuous Helena Landless, or the serviceable Princess Puffer.
Which of these ladies would you like to see united in love with one of our remaining male leads? Again, pray indicate by your applause. The Princess Puffer. Helena Landless. Right. And we have a field of well-heeled bachelors available.
I'll ask you to hold your applause until our esteemed chairman calls for it. Let's see, we have Hazard. This specimen called Durdles. Mellow Landless. The young deputy. And of course, Mr. John Jasper.
Okay, indicate your favorites by your applause, and I would please request that you vote for only one. Neville Landis. Douglas. Deputy. Buzzard. John Jasper. That's your decision, and we're stuck with it, I fear. Mr. Purcell, a gentle reprise, if you will. It seems we are about to have a love song.
Oh, no, you don't, Jasper. You're all right now, but you'll be soon needing the pipe again. You're going to find a fix it for your brother when you need it.
Together, we shall float down the delirium of love.
Once we were perfect strangers, how strangely
I find now, adore you, our best is yet to be.
it seemed like long to hold you, made rule itself.
You love me, so they told you.
Oh, let's not resist this ending.
Once we have kissed pretending days, no still the strangest maze.
What of EdwinDrood? If only he could speak to us from beyond the grave, what could he tell us? What would he say?
When you're held by the neck, I have left our writing on the wall.